Basketball is back in the Cougar Den as Grayson County welcomes rival Breckinridge County for a season-opening doubleheader. Game 1 features a familiar faces return to the sideline against one of the region's best, while Game 2 gives the Cougar boys a chance to show they are someone who can win the region. A new season tips off in mere moments. And a good evening and welcome here to the Cougar Den for the first time in the 2021-22 regular season, as we are under 20 minutes away from tipping off here in this afternoon's contest between the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the Breckinridge County Lady Tigers. Breckinridge County last season semifinalists for the fourth straight year. Grayson County made it to the region tournament, got the monkey off the back, winning the district tournament for the first time since 2017. But it's a new look team, new head coach, new team. They lost a lot, did the Lady Cougars, and it'll be interesting to see how they can try and fight through some of the youth that they will have here on this team. Coming up on our locker room show, we're going to introduce you to both the Lady Cougars and the Lady Tigers, talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on the locker room show. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403-246.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the locker room show on K105. Sam Gormley with you this evening as the Grayson County Lady Cougars are getting ready to open up the regular season against the Breckinridge County Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers 22-4 last season with a 47-46 loss to Apollo in the third region semifinals. Lady Tigers have won at least one game in the region tournament in 6 straight seasons. They lose 2 of their 3 leading scorers, Aaliyah Mucker and Cassidy McDaniel, to graduation. Those 2 combined to average nearly 30 points a game last season. Breckinridge County was picked as the number 2 team in the preseason by the Cat's Paws, while Owensboro Catholic was picked as the region favorite. Player you'll need to know, Isabel Grimes. She is the leading returning scorer, 14 points a game, 3.8 rebounds per game. Sydney Tucker is the only returning player as well to go into double figures with 11.6 points and 4.6 rebounds per game. Lady Tigers are coached by Chad Moorman in his 5th season with a record of 81-37. Grayson County is a new head coach. We'll introduce you to them coming up next, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSIkids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSIkids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Welcome back here to the Locker Room Show on K105. Sam Wormley with you here as this is the Locker Room Show as Grayson County Lady Cougars just about 14 minutes away from opening up the regular season against the Breckinridge County Fighting Lady Tigers. Of course, Todd Johnston is the new head coach of the Lady Cougars. He is in his first season at the helm of the Lady Cougar program, but of course, the all-time winningest coach in Cougar boys history with 225 wins. Lady Cougars won their first district championship since 2017 last season with a win over Butler County. They had a 13-10 record, but Lady Cougars lost 66% of their scoring from last season and 76% of their rebounding. The leading returning scorer is Arissa Riggs, 8.6 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. She is the leading returning scorer. She's really the only one that has a lot of points. The second leading returning scorer, Reagan Cave, at only 3.7 points per game, 3 rebounds per game. But the player that has stood out the most in preseason is Sydney Perkins. She averaged 25 points a game in their 2 scrimmages that they had against South Warren and against Owensboro, as Perkins averaged last season 3.2 points per game. Lady Cougars are coached again by Todd Johnston, and we'll get his thoughts on the matchup coming up next, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated. See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
and someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. And coach, you had 2 scrimmages. We talked to you after the first one. Didn't get a chance to talk to you after the Owensboro. But you also had a week of practice. What have you learned about your team since Meet the Cougar night?
Well, we're still going to struggle offensively. Even in practice, we go through droughts where we're not making shots. So it's something that we're going to need 4 or 5 people to take good shots and make shots. And we have Sydney and Arissa who score the bulk of our points. And against Owensboro, Sydney had 25, and I think Arissa had 15, and that's 40 of our 51 points that we had. So we need to be more balanced. I need a third double-figure score. Our defense is getting better. It's still not anywhere near where I want it to be, but it's a completely different system. The girls are, again, not used to terminology that we use and the way that we play. So it's a work in progress, but it's better now than it was a week ago. So if we can keep improving every day, then by the end of the year, I hope that we'll be a really good defensive team.
Being a new head coach obviously has its downsides of a new program, coming to a program that you've never coached before. But I think one of the advantages that it has is that you get a fresh look at a team, something that maybe even if you were the head coach of this team last year that you might have not noticed because you've come in for the first time. Is there anything that's really come to mind when you think of that, of maybe something that you wouldn't have noticed if you were the coach of the team last year?
Well, the biggest thing with me is, the transition from coaching boys to girls. And it's been 9 years since I've coached, but it boils down to basketball is basketball. And I've had different people try to tell me, well, with girls, you got to do this. With boys, you do it this way. But I don't know that I buy into any of that. So what I've learned is that you can coach girls the same way as you coach boys. You can be hard on them, explain things, and if they keep making the same mistakes, there's always consequences to that. And our girls are learning that and accepting that. But, as far as learning anything new, just learning the girls individually is the newest thing about it.
Reagan Cave is the lone senior on your team, and I know former Lady Cougar head coach Ted Hill always would tell me that he's the toughest on her because he feels like she has it in her to be one of the best players in the region. What does she need to do this year to take that next step to be one of the region's best?
I think one of her issues is concentration, and it's something that we've spent a lot of time with her on. She doesn't really think when she's open. She's not concentrating, but she's a little bit like Sydney for us, that she's got the green light to shoot it when she's open. She just has to realize when she is open, and she's getting better at it. But, she's 5'10", 5'11". She's athletic. I need her to be physical inside. I need her to be able to score inside and out. But with her versatility, she can really be a nightmare for some teams when she knows she can. So we got to keep building her confidence, and, she needs to be our third double-figure scorer.
Breck enters with the preseason player of the year, according to the Cat's Paws, and Isabel Grimes. Really, really good guard. How do you slow her down and slow down this offense?
Well, it's tough. Transition defense is a must tonight. We've got to get back. We need to make them score in the half court, but she is exceptional. She's super quick, goes left, goes right, draws a lot of fouls, makes threes. So she is a nightmare for anybody, not just Grayson County. So hopefully we can keep her in front. If she makes 5 or 6 threes to beat us tonight, I'm okay with that. I just don't want her to live in the paint, get steals, score in transition. So if you can cut those things out of her, instead of scoring 25, she might just get 18 or 19, but she's going to score. We just have to make sure it's not in bunches.
Only one team's going to start the year 1-0 tonight. What needs to happen to make your team be that team?
Well, first we got to limit our turnovers. They're going to press and they're going to trap. We got to get shots. We're not a great shooting team, and we've slowed down quite a bit on offense, so we're going to have to get shots. And to get shots, you can't turn it over. And then we got to keep them off the boards and keep them out of transition and hope that they have a bad shooting night.
Coach, good luck. Well, more here coming up in the Locker Room Show after this.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Locker Room Show as we are just a few moments away from getting underway in tonight's game. We'll give you the starting lineups really quick. First for Breckinridge County, it'll be Skylar Tucker, Isabel Grimes, Kaylee Huffins, Sydney Tucker, and Lily Critchlow. And for Grayson County, Arissa Riggs, Sydney Perkins, Bradley Renfro, Reagan Cave, and Allie Jennings. The play-by-play is next on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe. It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated.
See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
Kentucky's new 5-star school rating system provides parents with an easy way to find out how their children's schools are performing. Star ratings are based on test scores for reading, math, social studies, science, and writing. They are also based on students' academic growth over 1 year. For high schools, ratings are also based on how well students are prepared for college and careers after graduation and the number of students who graduate on time. Visit kyschoolreportcard.com for the latest information on schools in your community.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Grayson County and Breckinridge County to kick off the 2021-22 regular season, and we're getting very close to that moment. We'll bring you the starting lineups one more time. First for the Breckinridge County Lady Tigers, it'll be Skylar Tucker, Isabel Grimes, Kaylee Huffins, Sydney Tucker, and Lily Critchlow. And for Grayson County, it'll be Sydney Perkins, Briley Renfro, Reagan Cave, Allie Jennings, and Sydney Perkins. That'll be the starting lineups. The play-by-play of tonight's game comes up next, right here on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Bowl in Litchfield. The Grayson County Lady Cougars getting ready to open up the 2021 regular season here against the Breckinridge County Fighting Lady Tigers. Tip-offs are back as it'll be Kaylee Huffins to jump this one against Reagan Cave. The ball is getting ready to fly into the air, and the 2021 season is underway here from the Cougar Den, and it starts off with being Breckinridge County basketball. Isabel Grimes, the Region Player of the Year, and there's a three left side. It's no good by Tucker, and the rebound goes out of bounds off of the foot of Reagan Cave, so possession is going to stay for Breckinridge County. As the Lady Tigers wearing the black jerseys with white numerals and the white stripe up the side, and the pass into Huffins. She kicks it out. Left wing three is up and in the air and good. Knocked in by Sydney Tucker, and Breckinridge County has the early 3-0 lead here against Grayson County. The Lady Tigers coming out, and looks like a 2-2-1 full court press defense. They will run this for the majority of their game. Marissa Riggs running the point. She crosses the half-court line, was double-teamed, and walks with the basketball. And possession is going to go right back here towards the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers working from left to right on your radio dial. And it'll be Grimes with the basketball. Grimes was named the Cat's Paws Preseason Player of the Year for the 3rd Region. She is a dynamite scorer. Lady Cougars coming out in a little bit of a zone defense of their own. Grimes with the basketball. She'll do a cross-court pass to Skylar Tucker, who drives down the left lane. Too hard on the layup. Rebounded by Jennings for Grayson County. Gives it off to Riggs. Riggs being guarded by Tucker. Gives it to Cave. Cave cross-court pass is easily taken away by Skylar Tucker. Not a great pass by Reagan Cave. Skylar Tucker to the near side to Grimes. Grimes gets around Riggs. Now gets towards the middle. Has it stripped and taken away by Sydney Perkins. Great play by Sydney Perkins, but she loses the ball. Taken away by Grimes. Down to the right block off the hands of Sydney Tucker, and the possession is going to go right back here towards Grayson County. 3-0. Breckinridge County leads Grayson County 6 minutes, 49 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Reagan Cave with the basketball. Again, Breckinridge County sticking with their half-court defense, and they throw it away, and it's taken away by Sydney Tucker. Out front to Critchlow. Critchlow gives it off to Skylar Tucker. Skylar Tucker on the left wing. You have the Tucker twins, Sydney and Skylar. Inside to Grimes. Down the left block. Knocked out by Jennings. Really nice play by Allie Jennings on the inside. She didn't foul. Stripped Grimes on the way up. And the ball goes out of bounds, and possession is going to stay with the Lady Tigers. They pass into Huffins. Shot off the right side's good, and she's fouled by Grayson County. The foul is going to be called on Arissa Riggs. That'll be her first and the team's first. And to the free throw line will be Kaylee Huffines. She's a 50% free throw shooter. We have an early timeout here being taken. A 30-second timeout by Todd Johnston. We'll take it with him. 5-0 with 6:28 to play here in the first quarter. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Here coming out of the break after being fouled by Arissa Riggs. Huffines a 50% free throw shooter last season. She appeared in 24 out of 26 games for the Lady Tigers. That one's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Reagan Cave for Grayson County. The Lady Cougars have not gotten the ball cross half court yet in this game, and they do just there. Renfro, she thought she was fouled from behind. I think the Lady Cougars thought she was as well. To Riggs, she'll take the three. It's off to the right side, no good. Rebounded by Huffines. And the Lady Tigers are looking to push down on the far side of the floor. Grimes weaves down the left lane. Double teamed on that left block to Huffines. Outside to Critchlow. Critchlow swings it over to Tucker. Now to Sydney Tucker. Sydney Tucker drives down the right side, throws a wild shot up, and a foul is going to be called underneath. Called on Grayson County. It's called on Allie Jennings. That is her first. And the team's second. Early substitution into the game here for Grayson County. You have Isabel Blanton. She's in for Grayson County, and taking a seat will be Briley Renfro. So you've got Blanton, Cave, Jennings, Riggs, and Perkins to the line. And to the free throw line right now is going to be, no, it's not free throws coming. They're going to say it's on the floor. Sydney Tucker was standing at the free throw line like she was going to get free throws, but the official said, nope, not going to happen. And Tucker drives down the near baseline. Outside three, right wing by Grimes. Can't get the roll. It bounced on every part of the rim but the inside. And it's rebounded by Arissa Riggs. Riggs to the middle to Cave. Cave off to the left wing to Jennings. Jennings tries to get it back outside, but it's taken away by Tucker. Tucker down the near side, goes up with a shot, and a foul is going to be called. And that'll be on Riggs more than likely, and that'll be her second. It is called on Arissa Riggs. That is her second. And the team's third. And to the free throw line now will be Sydney Tucker. Sydney Tucker is committed to play soccer at Asbury College. She finished her senior soccer season with 36 goals, which was good for the 18th best total in the entire state, as the first free throw is no good. As into the game for Breckinridge County is going to be Caroline Lucas, a sophomore guard. She appeared in 21 total games last season, only took 15 shots. Tucker misses both of the free throws, and the rebound is run down long by Lucas. But when Lucas ran down with the ball, she took an extra step, and the possession is going to go back here towards the Lady Cougars. 5-0. Breckinridge County leads this one. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Grayson County has not had an answer for Breckinridge County's press, and once again it's taken away. Lucas to Tucker, near side to Grimes. Grimes drives over to the left side. Her three is an air ball, and the rebound is saved in bounds by Breckinridge County into the hands of Lucas, who's fouled underneath by Allie Jennings. And if it is on Jennings, that'll be her second. That's who I think it's on, and it is on Jennings. And the Lady Cougars are now in foul trouble early on this game. Allie Jennings and Arissa Riggs each have 2 fouls. Caroline Lucas to the free throw line. Last season, 5 of 10 from the charity stripe. Her first one is up and no good. Breckinridge County was an excellent offensive team last year. 62.4 points per game, which was the highest in the region and 21st best in the entire state, but free throws were not something they were great at. Second free throw is good by Lucas, and Breckinridge County has the 6-0 lead. Right now, the Lady Cougars have no answer whatsoever. Renfro loses the ball out of bounds, and its possession's going to go back to Breckinridge County. And I think Renfro was looking for potentially a foul and a bump from behind, but the official disagreed. Grayson County has barely been able to cross the half-court line. They're lucky they're only down 6 points at this point, with 5:08 to play here in the first quarter. It is Lucas with the basketball. To the right side to Sydney Tucker. Sydney Tucker gets it into Skylar Tucker. Inside pass, and a walk is going to be called on Sydney Tucker. She immediately put her foot down, saying that she didn't walk. And the official shook his head and said, nope, you did. It'll be Grayson County basketball. Riggs into Cave. Lady Cougars wearing their white jerseys with the orange checkerboard, and Renfro is fouled from behind by Caroline Lucas. And for Lucas, that'll be her first and the team's first, and Grayson County's now going to get the ball on their own side of the court. And Breckinridge County now is going to set up into a quarter court defense. It'll be Perkins who will run the point here, but she'll give it right back to Riggs. See if Grayson County can get a basket, as Riggs has taken the only shot, and it was a three-pointer off to the right side. Riggs with the basketball straight away off to the left wing. Perkins, she thought about the three, zone defense coming in. Breck not letting anybody get at an angle on as Renfro drives down the right lane and lays it in. Really nice move by Briley Renfro. She got around Grimes, and the Lady Cougars are on the board for the first time this season. Grimes, push coast to coast, flip shot off the right side's no good. Rebound on the floor is fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball, and possession's going to go towards the Lady Cougars. That was a really nice basket by Briley Renfro. Down the right lane, she had the basket, got around Grimes, and laid it in off that right side. It is 6-2, Breckinridge County with a lead, 4 minutes, 23 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Riggs into the middle to Renfro. Over to the far side, Cave loses it, throws it though, and Riggs is back there. The Lady Cougars need to cross this ball, and Blanton does just ahead of the 10-second clock to Renfro. Swings it over to the right side to Perkins. Perkins in the far corner looking for help and finds it with Riggs. Riggs on the right wing, gets a screen from Cave. Riggs thought about taking the three, didn't have enough space, and Tucker was in her face almost immediately. Perkins drives down, goes up with a shot, and it was fouled by Huffines on the inside, and it was a weird shot, and I was wondering, I couldn't hear the whistle from the official, and the way that the shot came off by Perkins, she had to have been fouled, as it just was way off to the right side, and she's usually not a wild shooter. Perkins will go to the free throw line. She's a very good free throw shooter, 82.4% last season, which led the team, and the first one is good. Lady Cougars as a team last year, free throw percentage 59.7, not great either. And they'd have some games where it'd be really good, some games where it wouldn't be good. But the one person that they could always count on was Sydney Perkins, and she shows off there, and she makes both of the free throws, and the Lady Cougars are within two. It is 6-4, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Grimes with the basketball straight away, gets a screen from Tucker, and that's going to be an illegal screen called on Sydney Tucker. That'll be her first and the team's third. And you could tell there that Tucker was trying to screen, and the player was not exactly where she thought she was, and she tried to move a little bit, and the official caught that one easily. Isabel Blanton with the basketball tries to pass into the middle to Renfro. We're going to have a fight for the ball, and it'll be a jump ball, and possession will go towards the Lady Tigers. 6-4, Breck County leads Grayson County. 3 minutes and 37 seconds to play here in the first quarter. No, it's a foul. It's not a jump ball. It's a foul called on Caroline Lucas. That is her second and the team's fourth. Sutton Van Meter checks into the game for the Lady Cougars. In for Isabel Blanton. And into the game for the Lady Tigers, Elizabeth Grimes. So you've got Elizabeth Grimes and Isabel Grimes. And you've also got, on the floor of the Tucker twins, you have Sydney Tucker. So you've got Tuckers and Grimes on this side, as there's a three off the right wing, no good by Cave, and a fight for the ball for the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Briley Renfro. For Briley Renfro, that is her first and the team's fifth of this first quarter of play. It is 6-4. Grayson County trails this one against Breckinridge County. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lucas down the far baseline, tries to throw a shot up, but it was stripped. She gets the ball back, loses it after running into Renfro, and both players come up a little slow. Riggs breaks the timeline. On the right side, thought about a handoff pass, now drives into the far corner. Riggs with a right hand will dribble out front and set up the offense for the Lady Cougars. Gets a screen from Van Meter. Riggs on the far side, weaves through, throws up a shot on the right side. It's an air ball, saved inbounds by Cave, but it's run down by Grimes. In fact, it wasn't saved inbounds by Cave. The official underneath said that her foot was on the baseline. Isabel Blanton will check back into the game for the Lady Cougars. Briley Renfro will take a seat. It is 6-4. Breckinridge County leads Grayson County. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to play here in our opening quarter. Here to start the 2021-22 regular season. Isabel Grimes with the ball on the far side. Drives down the far baseline, weaves it around, and throws it into nowhere, and it's taken away and stolen away by Arissa Riggs. Riggs, an outlet pass off to the right side to Perkins. Perkins, downhill drive, blocked out of bounds by Huffines, but they're going to say she got her with the body. For Huffines, that'll be her second, and the team's fifth. To the free throw line will be Sydney Perkins. She's 2 of 2 tonight. Perkins was the Lady Cougars' best scorer during the 2 preseason scrimmages. She averaged 25 points a game in the 2 games that they played. Scrimmages, 1 at South Warren and 1 at Owensboro. Lady Cougars went 1-1 in those games, lost to South Warren, and beat Owensboro. First free throw is good by Perkins. The second one for the sophomore. Spins in her hand, lets it fly, and it's good. 4 of 4 for Sydney Perkins, and Grayson County has tied this game up at 6 with 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play in the first quarter. Out front to Sydney Tucker. Off to the right side to Grimes. Grimes into the corner to Huffines. Huffines cross-courted to Elizabeth Grimes. Outside to Isabel Grimes. 3, far side, up, good. Isabel Grimes knocks in the wide-open 3. That's her first basket of the game, and Breckinridge County has the lead back here at 9-6. And now the ball is thrown away in the backcourt, stolen away by Tucker. Right side layup is good by Sydney Tucker. The lead is back now to 5. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Into the middle to Van Meter. Van Meter will break the timeline. She hasn't gotten all the way across, needs to find help, and finds it with Cave, who knocks it into the hands of Perkins on the far side of the floor. Really nice job by Grayson County to just keep that ball alive. Todd Johnston, the head coach, coaching out his offense, trying to get something rolling here. Lady Cougars need a bucket. 3, right side by Riggs. The bank is not open, and it's no good. Rebounded by Elizabeth Grimes. Elizabeth Grimes drives down the near side, tries a handoff pass, but it's knocked out of bounds by Riggs. Substitutions into the game here for Grayson County. It'll be Briley Renfro in for Arissa Riggs. Into the game for Breckinridge County, Kylie Carby, the 8th grader, along with another 8th grader, Josie Mitchum. So you got Mitchum and Carby into the game. Lucas will take a seat, as will Huffines. So it'll be Isabel Grimes with the basketball on the right wing. Off into the right side to Carby. Carby swings it over to Elizabeth Grimes. 3, left side is no good, way high off the glass. Rebounded by Renfro underneath. Renfro gets a screen from Cave, and Renfro looks to break the timeline, throws it away, but Perkins runs it down. She's double-teamed, and a jump ball is going to be the whistle on the far side of the floor. Jump ball is going to give the possession here to Breckinridge County. 1:01 to play here in the first quarter. It is Breckinridge County leading Grayson County 11-6. Elizabeth Grimes into the near corner to Isabel Grimes. Grimes guarded by Van Meter. Off to the left side, Carby. Carby throws up a wild shot. It's way off to the right side, rebounded by Cave. Cave nearly throws it away in the backcourt. Blanton runs it down, though. Cave off to the right side to Perkins. Perkins going to be left all alone. She'll pull up, right wing 3. It's a little short. Rebound is a jump ball. And possession is going to stay with the Lady Cougars. 37.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It is 11-6. Breckinridge County leads this one. Into the game, Skylar Tucker checks in for Breckinridge County. Taking a seat will be Isabel Grimes. Sydney Perkins. Inside to Van Meter, who throws it away, and it's going to run down in the backcourt by Reagan Cave. Cave, guarded by Tucker. Spins around down here the near side at the free throw line, gives it off to Renfro. Renfro picks up her dribble at the free throw line, gives it to Blanton. Blanton drives down with the left hand. She's now got to back it off, and she's looking for help now and finds it with Briley Renfro. 15 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Renfro gets a screen from Blanton, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on the far side on Elizabeth Grimes. That is her first and the team's 6th. It'll be Sydney Perkins. She'll throw it in. Grayson County's got 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter. They trail by 5. Van Meter gets a screen from Cave, falls down, and it's taken away by Breckinridge County. Fast break is Elizabeth Grimes off the right side. The layup is no good. Underneath, rebounded, and that is the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, it is Breckinridge County with 11-6 lead over the Lady Cougars. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
7-6 lead over Grayson County as we get ready to start the second quarter of play. Sam Gormley with you here. It is a beautiful night. A beautiful day outside, but it's even better that we can come back in here and actually have a full crowd. As last year, obviously, there was limited attendance, and it was weird. But tonight, there's a good crowd filing in. Of course, the Cougar boys will take on the Fighting Tigers of Breckinridge County following this game that we are at. It'll be Breckinridge County basketball to start the second quarter of play, and they've got the ball straight away. Off to the right side, it is Isabel Grimes who has the ball. Off to the left wing, Huffines, 18-foot jump shot, left side, in and out. Rebounded by Tucker underneath. Tucker throws it out front. Grimes all alone, drives in, pulls up inside the free throw line. Another one that can't fall. This time the rebound's taken by Reagan Kay. Off to Perkins on the far side, being chased by Grimes. Perkins spins it around. Nice defense by Isabel Grimes, and she picks the pocket of Perkins. Fast break, left side, Isabel Grimes. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Riggs. The Lady Tigers cannot buy a bucket right now. Sydney Perkins, she'll pull up. Right wing three, deep up. It's an air ball. Rebound, tried to be saved in bounds by Jennings, but she ran out of real estate and steps on the baseline. 11-6, Breck County leads this one. 7:10 to play here in this second quarter of play. On the left wing, it is Skylar Tucker. Off to Huffines. Huffines gives it off to Isabel Grimes, who is the lone Grimes in the game right now. You've got both of the Tuckers, but only Isabel Grimes in for the Lady Tigers. Inside to Huffines. Huffines gives it out near side. Skylar Tucker, three up, no good. Long rebound is taken by Riggs for Grayson County. Riggs weaves through. She's going to break the timeline right at about the logo. It's 11-6, Breckinridge County with a lead. The Lady Cougars only have one field goal in this game, and it was a basket by Briley Renfro. Riggs with the basketball, picks it up on the left wing, out front to Renfro. Renfro gives it to Riggs, and she's going to set up the offense here for Grayson County. Gets a screen from Renfro on the switch. Driving down, back outside now to Renfro. Grayson County offensively just needs something here. Perkins with the basketball straight away. Spins it around. Down on side, tries to get it, and it is taken away by Sydney Tucker. An outlet pass down to Isabel Grimes. Drives down near baseline, throws up a wild shot. It's taken, though, by Critchlow. Three outside, good by Sydney Tucker. It's her second three of the game, and Breckinridge County has a 14-6 lead. Crossing the timeline, Riggs with the basketball. Grayson County needs a bucket in the worst kind of way. Riggs lost it, gains it back, drives down right side, fouled from behind. That foul's going to be called on Sydney Tucker. That'll be her second, and the team's seventh year of this first half. To the free throw line will be Arissa Riggs. Last season from the charity stripe, 56.4%. The first one is up and no good, off to the right side by Riggs. Riggs is a leading returning scorer from last season's team. Of course, she had the huge district tournament, including 24 points in the district championship game to help the Lady Cougars win the district championship against Butler County. Second free throw is good, and it is 14-7. Breckinridge County still up in this one. Driving down near side is Sydney Tucker, picks up her dribble. Nice defense by Allie Jennings. Out front to Grimes. Grimes swings it over to Huffines. Inside to Skylar Tucker. Off to Critchlow. Critchlow drives in. Nice pass. Dumps it off. Right side layup is good by Sydney Tucker. Tucker had the window drove down the right side. It was really nice ball movement by Breckinridge County, and their lead is back now to 9. It's 16-7 with 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Riggs with the ball into the near side. Perkins, 3 up near side. Count it! Sydney Perkins hits the 3. She has 7 points to lead the Lady Cougars in scoring, and it's back to a 6-point game. Grimes gives it back off. Now back to Grimes. Far side 3 up. No good. Rebound is knocked out off of Breckinridge County, and possession is going to go towards the Lady Tigers. And I'll say this, and I might just keep this between you and I listening. I think that was off on Grayson County. I think I had the better angle on that. The official just didn't really have the greatest side, but he's going to give the ball to Grayson County here. And you know what? Lady Cougars are going to take whatever they can, as it's not gone well starting off. Perkins drives near baseline, runs right in to Skylar Tucker. No foul whistle, but the ball is out of bounds. Called on, out of bounds on Breckinridge County. So it is going to be Grayson County basketball underneath. 16-10. Lady Tigers on top. 4 minutes, 34 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. They throw it out front to Reagan Cave, inside to Jennings. Jennings spins around, shot off the right side is no good. Somehow that basket does not fall. And a rebound there is going to be a jump ball, and possession is going to stay with Grayson County. And that ball there for Allie Jennings rolled all the way around the rim, and I have no idea how that ball did not go in. Handoff pass Perkins. Perkins deep, right wing 3 up and no good. Can't get the roll. Rebounded by Huffines. Huffines, an outlet pass off to Skylar Tucker. Skylar Tucker on the left wing, out front to Huffines. Huffines to Grimes on the right side. Grimes cross court off to Tucker again. Tucker drives down far baseline, kicks it out to her sister. That is Sydney Tucker. Drives down left side, shot up, good, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foul called on Grayson County. That's called on Reagan Cave. That'll be her first and the team's 6th. To the free throw line will be Sydney Tucker. She'll try to convert on the N1 opportunity. Elizabeth Grimes into the game, along with Caroline Lucas. Sydney Tucker is having herself a game. This will be her 13th point if she can knock in the free throw, and it's no good. So Tucker still has 12 points in this half, and Breckinridge County leads 18-10. Blanton passes off to the right side to Perkins. Perkins drives in, goes up with a shot, and she is fouled. I think they could probably pick their poison if they want to call it on Huffines or on Grimes. They're going to call it on Elizabeth Grimes. That'll be her 2nd and the team's 8th. And to the free throw line will be Sydney Perkins. She's got 7 points in this game. Her first free throw is up and good. Sydney Perkins reminds me a lot as a sophomore as Keegan Sharp as a sophomore. Really smooth stroke, good three-point shooter, and dynamite from the free throw line as she shows off there, makes both free throws. She's 6 of 6 from the charity stripe in this game. Isabel Grimes passes down inside. It's knocked away, and Elizabeth Grimes comes down with it. And when she did, she double dribbled, and the ball is going to go back here towards Grayson County. 18-12. It is Breckinridge County with a lead over the Lady Cougars. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Blanton splits defenders, loses the ball, falls down with it, and it's going to be a jump ball. How Isabel Blanton made it as far as she did, I'll never know. We have a timeout on the floor taken by Breckinridge County. It is 18-12, Lady Tigers lead. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials. Protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Grayson County trails this one 18-12, 3 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in the first half. Sam Gormley with you on the call. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in here on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. As it'll be Breckinridge County basketball out of the timeouts. as it's been a weird game because it feels like Breckinridge County should be up by more, but they've missed a lot of easy shots. And I'm sure that Chad Moorman, their head coach, that's what his mentality is going to be, is there's a baseline jumper that is no good by Elizabeth Grimes and the rebound by Allie Jennings. Jennings, in the 2 scrimmages that I got to see for the Lady Cougars, has the potential to be a really, really good rebounder. On the far side, Perkins gives it out front now to Riggs. Riggs spins it around, gets a screen, loses the ball, taken away by Grimes. Grimes being defended by Perkins. Transition defense, Euro step. Grimes puts it in off the left side. Isabel Grimes up to 5 points in this game, and Breckinridge County's lead is back to 8 at 20-12 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the quarter, and they throw it away again. This time it's Elizabeth Grimes with a steal. She'll pull up inside the free throw line, nothing but nets. Elizabeth Grimes gets her first career varsity points, and Breckinridge County's lead is double digits. They throw it away again. It's taken away by Breckinridge County. 3, left wing is up, no good by Isabel Grimes. The wrong rebound, though, is taken by Lucas. Inside to Tucker. Tucker off the right side is fouled from behind, called on Grayson County. That foul's going to be called on Allie Jennings. That'll be her 3rd and the team's 7th. So to the free throw line is going to be Sydney Tucker. She will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Sydney Tucker now 1 of 4 from the charity stripe in this game as Briley Renfro comes in. Tucker from the free throw line last season, 65.1%. She's the leading returning free throw shooter on this team, and the second one is up and good as well. Lady Tigers are now doubled up Grayson County, 24-12, 2 minutes and 22 seconds to play in the second quarter. Lady Cougars trying to break it in the middle. They do with Briley Renfro. Inside pass, interior is taken away by Huffines. Huffines weaves through, tries to find help, finds it with Elizabeth Grimes on the far side. She spins it around, gives it off to the left wing to Lucas. Lucas inside to Huffines. Huffines spins it around, shot, no good. Rebounded by Cave for Grayson County. Cave looking to move. She picks up the dribble and gives it to the guard, Arissa Riggs. Passes near side, Perkins. Perkins out front, swings it around down the far side, kicks it off. Cave, 3, right wing, up, can't get it to roll. And the rebound on the floor is loose for it, and a fight for it is going to be a jump ball. And I believe possession is going to go towards the Lady Tigers. 1 minute, 45 seconds to play here in the second quarter. And is Breckinridge County with a 24-12 lead over the Lady Cougars. Right side, Elizabeth Grimes. Handoff pass to Sydney Tucker. Off down to Caroline Lucas. Outside to Isabel Grimes. Grimes drives down, picks up her dribble at the left elbow, gives it to Elizabeth Grimes, who's wide open. An 18-foot jump shot is no good. Rebound on the floor is knocked out, and a loose ball is going to be taken and run down by Elizabeth Grimes for the Lady Tigers. Inside to Caroline Lucas. Goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebound this time taken by Sydney Perkins. Perkins for Grayson County. Gives it to the near side to Riggs. And immediately Todd Johnson just saying, hey, let's slow down and let's get a basket here. Riggs with a left hand. Backs it off. Riggs drives down, splits defenders, and a foul is going to be called on Elizabeth Grimes. That'll be her 3rd, the team's 9th, and Arissa Riggs will go to the free throw line. She will be shooting 1 in the bonus. Substitution into the game for Breckinridge County, Kylie Carby. She appeared in 2 games last season as a 7th grader. Pulled down 1 rebound in those contests. Riggs to shoot 1 in the bonus. One of 2 in this game. First one up and rattles out. Riggs can't get the shooter's roll, and the rebound goes towards Breckinridge County. Under a minute to play here in the second quarter. It is Breckinridge County with a 24-12 lead over Grayson County. Isabel Grimes looks to get a screen from Huffines, won't take it. Grimes drives downhill on the far side, dumps the pass off to her sister Elizabeth Grimes, who finishes off that right side. Elizabeth Grimes has 4 points, and Breckinridge County is a 26-12 lead. Riggs into the middle. Back down here to the near side to Cave, off to Renfro. Renfro breaks the timeline. Outlet pass off to Riggs, who has it poked away from behind, though. It goes into the hands of Blanton, who loses it out of bounds, and it's taken away by Breckinridge County. Now it was Sydney Tucker who's going to get credit for a steal there. She was using, as I always say, the defender that is undefeated is the out-of-bounds line. That's what Tucker was using right there. It'll never lose. 15 seconds to play in the first half. It is Breckinridge County with the basketball with a 26-12 lead. 10 on the clock now. Isabel Grimes, you got to imagine she's probably just going to go one-on-one, being guarded by Isabel Blanton. Grimes drives down, splits defenders, throws a shot up, and a foul is going to be called on Grayson County. It's going to be called on Isabel Blanton. That is her first and the team's 8th. So to the free throw line will be Isabel Grimes. She will be shooting 2. Grimes is committed to play basketball as the first free throw is good. At Division II, the University of Montevallo, as that is in Alabama. She committed and signed, it was last week. So congratulations to Isabel. She's a heck of a ball player. You know, district all-tournament team 4 years in a row, all-tournament team in the region 4 years in a row. And as we mentioned earlier, she was the Cat's Paws Region Preseason Player of the Year. She makes both free throws. Grayson County with 1 second. They're just going to dribble this clock out. Renfro takes a shot, almost makes it from half court at the end of the half. It wasn't going to count, but that is how we head into the end of the first half of play. It is Breckinridge County with a 28-12 lead at the end of 1. We'll take a break, jump into the halftime show after this, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. It is 28-12. Breckinridge County leads this one against Grayson County. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scoring from this game, some scores from around the region, and more, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Lady Cougars trail this one 28-12 at the half against the Breckinridge County Lady Tigers. Run down some scores from around the region here, and since this game started at 5:30, not a lot of games to report on. I know right now there is a doubleheader getting ready to start in the Bowling Green area between Barron County and Warren Central, so we'll be able to bring you some updates from that game. But as I scroll through here, not a ton to bring you. In fact, I'm looking here. I know that coming up in a little bit later on tonight, you'll have Davis County at Whitesville Trinity. But that's about it. It's kind of a light night here as a lot of teams opened up last night. I know that Whitesville Trinity girls went on the road and they picked up a win against Caldwell County, if my memory is right, on the road last night. That was one of the score updates that I saw come through. Edmondson County girls, they beat Warren East as well last night. And I think Butler County tonight is hosting Russellville. I'm going off of memory there, so I could be completely wrong when it comes to that as well. Grayson County taking on Breckinridge County as we'll take a break and run down the scoring from this game after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
The pandemic changed our world and the way we work, live, and connect. But there are better days ahead.
As a boy, I fought polio. Today, America's been polio-free for 40 years thanks to vaccination. We'll beat COVID-19 with vaccine too. Protect yourself and your family. Get vaccinated.
Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
Installation today.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. Grayson County trails this one at the half against Breckinridge County by a score of 28-12. Running down the scoring from this game. First off for the Breckinridge County Lady Tigers, they're being led by Sydney Tucker. She's averaging, she had 14 points a game in that first half. Isabel Grimes had 7 points. Elizabeth Grimes had 4. Kaylee Huffines had 2. Caroline Lucas rounding out the scoring with 1 point. For Grayson County, 9 points for Sydney Perkins, 2 points for Briley Renfro, and 1 point for Arissa Riggs. When you look at this game in the first half of play, Grayson County had some moments where they looked very good, especially defensively. I think Todd Johnston holding this Breckinridge County team to only 28 points is definitely a good thing. But ball handling and breaking the press has been the difference in this game. If Grayson County can consistently break the press in the second half, they could chip away at this game. I mean, they've got themselves a tall task. And look, we're going to be 100% upfront and honest that Breckinridge County was picked as the number 2 team in this region. Grayson County, on the other side, was not listed in the top 10 of the preseason rankings and lost 66% of their scoring, 76% of their rebounding from last season's team. That's just the facts of the matter. You know what? This is a really good Breckinridge County team, and right now Grayson County is a young team, and they will gain experience. And I know I was talking with a few people that this Grayson County team, come February the 20, whatever it is, that it opens up the district tournament at Butler County, is going to be a team I don't think I'd want to play, because I think they're young, they can be scrappy, and I think that they're going to improve a lot over these next couple of months. We'll see how they improved at halftime and moving into the second half of play coming up next. As it's 28-12, Breck County with a lead. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
We the people are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
604 GraysonCPAs.com.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County and Breckinridge County as we get ready to start the second half of play. The Lady Cougars trail this one 28-12. We want to invite you, though, to make sure you stay tuned in for Game 2 of our doubleheader that'll happen at the conclusion of this game between the Cougar boys and the Breckinridge County Tigers. They'll put about 20-25 minutes on the clock in between the two games, so we'll be there for the coverage of that game as well. It'll be Lady Cougars basketball to start the second half of play, and we are underway. Sydney Perkins led the team in scoring with 9 first-half points. Renfro with a handoff pass to Cave. Lady Cougars going with their starting lineup as it's Jennings with the ball on the right elbow. She loses it, gains it back, and we're going to have a jump ball. And it's taken away, and it's going to go possession towards Breckinridge County. As it'll be Lady Tigers basketball as Sydney Tucker there just kind of ripped that ball away from Allie Jennings. And when she did, she kind of tossed Allie Jennings with her. Isabel Grimes goes up, pulls up, straightaway threes, no good, rebounded by Arissa Riggs. Riggs with the basketball into the middle, throws it away, run down by Perkins, transition, left wing three, no good. But the sophomore rebounded by Grimes for Breckinridge County. She slows down, speeds up, flip shot off the left side's no good, rebounded by Riggs for Grayson County. Riggs looks to push, now slows down, and she's just got to break the timeline here. She's got to go quick and does right across. No, she does not. No, it's not. It's going to be an illegal screen instead called on Allie Jennings. That is her fourth and the team's first. Isabel Blanton will come into the game. Grayson County tonight is going with a short bench as they are without their 8th graders. Their 8th graders are playing in a game tonight against Ohio County. Of course, there's the Ohio County connection there as Ohio County is coached by Amber Hill, who used to be the middle school head coach here at Grayson County, and her husband Ted Hill was the former Lady Cougar head coach. So that's happening, I believe, at Grayson County Middle School tonight. So that's why the Lady Cougars are working with a short bench. They're going to have a lot of 8th graders that'll play a lot of minutes this time as there's a bucket off the left side by Huffines. She's up to 4 points, and Breckinridge County has a 30-12 lead. Sydney Perkins across court to Blanton. Blanton drives downhill on the right side. Now will back it off into the near corner. Has it poked away, and a foul is going to be called on one of the Tuckers. And they're going to pick it on Skylar Tucker. They probably could have picked either one. And for Skylar Tucker, that is her first and the team's first of this second half. Breckinridge County defensively has improved a lot since last season. They were a good defensive team last year, but they have definitely gotten better in that category. To pass inside pass to Riggs is knocked out of bounds by Sydney Tucker. Grayson County keeps the basketball underneath. They'll pass it up and in, throwing it off the back of the head of Lily Critchlow, and it's taken away by Breckinridge County. Huffines kicks it out to the far side. Grimes drives in, down, pass off to the left wing. The three is up, no good, short by Tucker. Rebounded by Isabel Grimes on the inside. Shot off the right side is good. Isabel Grimes, 9 points in this game. It is 32-12, 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the third quarter. Breckinridge County with a lead. Riggs with the ball, crosses the timeline up the near side and has it poked away from behind by Sydney Tucker. Grayson County will pass this in from underneath of their own basket. Perkins scans once, scans twice, scans a third time, and just has to throw it out front to Riggs. Riggs at the free throw line, drives in, throws up a wild shot. It's an air ball. It's going to go out of bounds, and possession is going to head towards the Lady Tigers. 32-12. Breckinridge County with a lead, 6:05 to play here in this third quarter. Grimes will break the timeline for the Lady Tigers. To Critchlow. Critchlow to the left wing to Skylar Tucker. Into the corner to Sydney Tucker. Down, pass off to Huffines, who finishes it off the left block. And Breckinridge County has the 34-12 lead, and a timeout on the floor is going to be taken by Grayson County with 5 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the third quarter. It is Breckinridge County 34, Grayson County 12. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Grayson County trails this one here 34-12 in the third quarter of action, and it's going to be a big moment here for Grayson County. And in a lot of these, it's just trying to fight through some of their offensive woes. You heard Coach Johnston talk about it during Meet the Cougar Night a couple weeks ago, and you also heard him talk about it in the pregame. As he said, this team at times is going to struggle to score. And the key for this team all season long is if you're struggling to score, you got to be sure that you kill it on the defensive end. Because if you're struggling to score, you want to make sure that the other team is going to have to struggle to score as well. And we've seen spurts of that tonight. And I think for the most part, defensively against this Breckinridge County team, there's a lot to like. And this Grayson County team is just going to continue to learn game by game. Renfro breaks the timeline. At first, I thought she did, but she apparently did not. Gives it into the near corner to Blanton. On the right side to Riggs. Riggs going to set up the offense here for Grayson County in between the circles. Riggs has been held quiet in this game for Grayson County, but really other than Sydney Perkins, the offense has really not been here tonight for Grayson County. Perkins gets a screen from Renfro, kicks it off to the near side. Cave, three is up, a little long rebound though, chased down by Blanton. Blanton outside, three by Perkins, good! Sydney Perkins knocks in the three. She moves into double figures with 12 points, and that's a new career high for the sophomore Sydney Perkins. Interior pass knocked away. Run down on the baseline. Throwing it away is Tucker. It's a fight for the ball, and it's run down by Huffines. Huffines is fouled, but no whistle. I mean, I'll say that she was fouled by Grayson County, but the official doesn't blow the whistle. It's out of bounds, so it's going to be Breckinridge County basketball no matter what. Isabel Grimes into Tucker. Tucker gives it right back to Grimes near side. Grimes picks it up to Huffines on the right elbow. Huffines gives it to Skylar Tucker on the right side. Inside to Huffines again. Huffines double team, spins around, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Renfro for Grayson County. Renfro off to Riggs. Riggs quickly double teamed, being chased, and Riggs will break the timeline, but when she does, she has her pocket picked by Isabel Grimes. Fast break layup, left side is good by Isabel Grimes. And Grimes moves into double figures with 11 points, and Breckinridge County has a 36-15 lead with 4 minutes and 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. Over on the far side, Briley Renfro. Briley Renfro drives down, absorbs contact, throws a shot up. It's no good Lily Critchlow comes down with a rebound. Critchlow, an outlet pass off to Sydney Tucker. Over to the far side and driving in. Step back shot. Right side is no good by Grimes. Rebound underneath taken by Riggs for Grayson County. To the far side, Perkins. Perkins breaks the timeline, being chased by Grimes, and stepping out of bounds was Perkins. Possession going to go back towards Breckinridge County. Subs into the game for the Lady Tigers. Kylie Carby, Caroline Lucas, and Elizabeth Grimes into the game. So you had Skylar Tucker, Critchlow, and another player took a seat. I missed it, and there's a banked-in three by Sydney Tucker. She's got 17 points. And Breckinridge County has a 24-point lead with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the third quarter. Blanton to the backcourt to Riggs. Riggs down to Cave. Cave right side layup. Can't get it to roll in. And the rebound is taken by Caroline Lucas. An outlet pass down to Sydney Tucker. Right side layup is good. Sydney Tucker is doing whatever she wants in this game. She's got 19 points. And Breckinridge County has the 41-15 lead. 3:08 to play here in the third quarter. Perkins breaks the timeline. Weaves through, pulls up 18 feet, straight away, no good. Rebound underneath by Narvaez, who's into the game for Grayson County. Back out to Perkins, left wing three, that one's good. Sydney Perkins has 15 points, 15 of the 18 for Grayson County. Outside to Grimes, she'll take the three to answer, it is good for Isabel Grimes. And that's what Breckinridge County has had all game. They've had an answer, and there's a hard foul by Caroline Lucas. She was trying to make a play on the ball and hit Riggs and might have made some contact unintentionally with Riggs' face. And so that foul's called on Lucas. That is her third. Briley Renfro comes into the game for Grayson County. On the far side, Perkins has it. Splits defenders, gets around a third defender. Perkins weaves through. Floater inside the lane is off to the right side. Rebounded by Riggs. Riggs put back up, no good. Rebounded by Narvaez, but a foul is going to be called underneath. Not sure who they're going to call this on. It's called on Breckinridge County's Kylie Carby. That is her first. And the team's third. Grayson County going to have the ball underneath. To the near side, Riggs. Three up, no good. Long rebound underneath is going to be a jump ball. Sutton Van Meter wrapped up Caroline Lucas, and possession is going to stay with the Lady Cougars. It is 44-18, 2 minutes, 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. Perkins throws it off to the left wing to Narvaez. Narvaez to Perkins. Perkins drives in, spins it around, being chased backwards by Grimes. Grimes to Riggs. Riggs on the left side, spins around, goes up with a flip shot, and she is fouled by Breckinridge County. Foul's called on Caroline Lucas. That is her fourth and the team's fourth. To the line will be Arissa Riggs. Riggs is 1 of 3 from the line tonight, and the first one is good for the junior Riggs. Second free throw comes up, and she gets the shooter's roll. Riggs makes both free throws. And Grayson County is up to 20 points in this game now. It is 44-20 with 1:56 to play here in the third quarter. Grimes, cross court over to the right wing, gives it to Caroline Lucas. Lucas drives downhill, kicks to the near side. Grimes drives to the near baseline. Now we'll back it off with the right hand. She's going to go up and set it up with a swing pass over to the right side to Lucas. She'll drive downhill right side, layup no good. Rebound is taken by Renfro. Renfro gives it back now to Arissa Riggs. Riggs back now to Renfro. Renfro on the right wing. Weaves through, off to the left wing. Three by Perkins, up, no good, just a little short. The rebound is chased down by Grimes. Grimes weaves through at the free throw line. Swings down, the shot is up, no good. A wild shot. The rebound, though, is taken by Breckinridge County. Out front, Lucas. Lucas, cross court, fires one over to Grimes. Three, right side, good. Isabel Grimes knocks in that three. It's her third three-pointer of the game. And Breckinridge County has the 47-20 lead. Riggs with the basketball. Into the middle, it's knocked away and stolen away. That was Elizabeth Lucas that got her hand on the ball and knocked it away into the middle. 3 by Isabel Grimes in transition. Grimes knocks it in. She's caught fire here in this third quarter. She's got 13 points in the quarter, 20 for the game, and Breckinridge County is a 30-point lead at 50-20. Out front, Riggs, 35 seconds and counting to play here in the third quarter. Cave will check in at the next stoppage of play for Grayson County. Riggs drives down the right side. The layup is blocked out of bounds by Josie Mitchum, the 8th grader. Cave will come in. Renfro will take a seat. Perkins passes into Cave. Cave at the free throw line with 21 seconds. She's got to find help. Finds it with Perkins, who does a nice job in handling that pass from Cave to Riggs. 13 seconds on the clock. Riggs thought about getting a screen from Van Meter, who tried to set it. This time Van Meter will set the screen. Riggs with 6 seconds. Grayson County's got to get a bucket off. Riggs drives down, throws up a shot. It's an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it is Breckinridge County 50, Grayson County 20. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
With the first did Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister, I can play with my brother, I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. It is 50-20. Breckinridge County leads this one as we start the fourth quarter of play. Look down to our right. The Cougar student section is starting to fill in. It's good to see them back. They didn't get to be at any of the games last season. I think that their theme tonight is PJs. So you can see some of the Cougar student section members are setting up with their pajamas here this game. Breckinridge County with a 30-point lead. Pass down inside, and the shot is up. It's a wild one, no good by Mitchum. And the ball is pulled down by Riggs. Breckinridge County has a 30-point lead in this one. Sydney Perkins has played really well for Grayson County, as she has 15 of the Lady Cougars' 20 points. She has it. Gives it to Riggs. Breckinridge County going with their younger lineup on the floor right now, as none of their starters are out there. Perkins with the basketball. She's being chased back. Gets a screen from Van Meter. Perkins spins down the lane, goes up with a shot. She's fouled by about 3 Lady Tigers. And correction there, Huffines is still in the game. She started. And they're going to give the foul to Kylie Carby. That is her second. And the team's 5th. To the charity stripe is going to be Sydney Perkins. She's got 15 points in the game. She's 6 of 6 from the free throw line. The first one's up and good. Renfro and Jennings come in. Narvaez and Van Meter will take a seat. The second free throw by Perkins. It is up and good. Sydney Perkins knocks down both free throws. And it's a 28-point game. Caroline Lucas drives in, throws up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Cave for Grayson County. Cave gives it off to Riggs. Riggs into the middle. Got to set up the Grayson County offense. Lady Cougars, this is one of these things where they just need to grow as a team over these next couple of minutes. See what they can do. Yes, you're against the younger lineup for Breck, but this is the future. Riggs, 3, right side, no good. Rebounded underneath by Breckinridge County. Kylie Carby comes down with it, gives it off to Caroline Lucas. Lucas pulls up 10 feet, blocked by Cave, but a foul is going to be called underneath. Cave must have got just a little bit extra. For Cave, that is her second, team second here in this second half. To the line, Caroline Lucas, she's 1 of 2 in tonight's game, and in her career, she is 6 of 12, and the first one is good. Score update that I see coming through at the half in girls basketball, Barron County all over Warren Central, 35-7. Lucas makes both free throws, and it is 52-22, 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in this game. I want to invite you, though, to stay tuned in for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Cougar boys as they will take on the Fighting Tigers of Breckinridge County as that ball's knocked out from behind. Lily Critchlow got a little bit too much on that and knocked it out. Perkins will pass in. And we'll throw it out front to Jennings, who goes high up to grab that one. Jennings kicks it off to Perkins. 3 near sides off to the right, but the bank is open. Sydney Perkins went high off the glass on the right side to knock it in. I thought she was way off to the right, but she probably could look up at me and say, hey, you be quiet. That was good. And a really nice shot on this side now made by Kaylee Huffines. She went over top, but Sydney Perkins, she went high off the glass to get the bank, and that was a really impressive shot for Perkins. Perkins with the ball. She thought about taking a deep 3, gives it to Renfro. Renfro out front to Jennings. Jennings with a handoff pass to Riggs. Riggs looking for a screen, but the screen wasn't able to be set as Lucas kind of pushed her back. Driving downhill is Sydney Perkins. Layup no good. Rebounded by Critchlow. Critchlow, an outlet pass to Lucas. Lucas down the near side. Inside pass knocked out of bounds by Jennings. Really nice defensive deflection there by Allie Jennings. You're going to have substitutions into the game. Isabel Grimes comes back in, as will Sydney Tucker. In the far side, it's a handoff pass to Grimes, who thought about Carby giving it back to her, and Carby instead drove down the lane and lost it. Cave comes away with the basketball there for Grayson County. Lady Cougars with the ball. Riggs sets it up in between the circles for Grayson. Gets a screen from Renfro to the near side to Cave. Cave looks to the right side, Riggs. Riggs inside to Jennings. Jennings looks to find help, finds it with Perkins. Perkins being guarded. Nice screen from Jennings. Shot off the left side, it's no good. Rebounded by Huffines. Huffines to Grimes. Grimes weaves through the defense right up the near side, and now will weave back through the middle. Now pulls up inside the free throw line, gives it to Critchlow. Critchlow out front, 3 by Tucker is short. Rebounded by Carby, I believe. Off to the left wing, 3 by Isabel Grimes, no good. Rebounded by Carby on the inside. Carby throws it away, and Grimes tries to save it. What an effort by Isabel Grimes as she went diving to grab that ball. But she wasn't doing. I hope she's okay. She comes up limping a little bit. Isabel Grimes comes up limping just ever so slightly. Maybe she is okay. Maybe it's just one of those things. Sometimes you hit your knee that weird way and it takes you a few steps and then you're good. Right side. Riggs drives down to the right side, shot, and she's fouled by Sydney Tucker. For Sydney Tucker, that'll be her 3rd, the team's 6th. To the line will be Arissa Riggs. This will be her 6th and 7th trip to the free throw line in this game. And the first free throw is up and no good off the back of the iron. If you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions and you want to tune in to Game 2 of our doubleheader, if you're watching on Digital Productions broadcast, there will be a second stream that'll start for the Cougar boys game, but where you're watching it right now, just check back at the same place. You'll be able to find the stream to watch that game. That'll start pretty much immediately after the conclusion of the broadcast that you are currently watching. If you're listening on K105 as Riggs misses the second free throw, pass inside to Critchlow. The shot is up and good for Lily Critchlow. For Critchlow, that's her first basket of the night. It's 56-25. Breckinridge County with a lead. 4 minutes to play. Perkins pulls down, pulls up, shot no good. Rebounded by Huffines. Huffines gives it to Isabel Grimes. Grimes weaves through, pulls up, goes up with a shot. She's fouled by Jennings. Count the basket. And Allie Jennings is going to foul out of this game. Isabel Grimes will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the and one. Allie Jennings going to foul out of this game. She did not score tonight. She did pull down quite a few rebounds. Riley Renfro will check in for Jennings, and to the line will be Isabel Grimes. But if you're listening with us on K105, you'll just be able to keep it right here. It'll be as if nothing even changes. Grimes makes the second free throw, and it is 59-25. Breck County with a lead. And a timeout is going to be taken by Todd Johnston. We'll take it with him with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to play. It is 59-25. Grayson County trails. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
This is my house. My parents helped build it. Now we don't get wet when it rains. I don't get too hot or too cold inside. I can play with my sister. I can play with my brother. I can play with my mother, my father, my family. This is my house.
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 Visit Habitat.org to find out how you can help more families like mine.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School. It is 59-25. Breckinridge County leads this one. Lady Cougars going to be back in action coming up on Friday evening. So they'll make the trip to Radcliffe as they will be taking on the Lady Trojans of North Hardin. That'll be a 7 o'clock Central Time tip-off from Radcliffe. We'll be there for the coverage of that game, and then they'll be back here at the Cougar Den on Saturday. So host John Hardin at 6:30 p.m. We'll be here for the coverage of that game, and then they actually take the next week off. And their game after that is this little team. I don't know. You may have heard of them, Edmonson County. I heard that there's something. I don't know. There's something. I've been told that there's a little bit of a rivalry there, something along the lines of that. Grayson County, Edmonson County. I don't know. There might be something that goes down there. That comes up next Friday. So that's December the 10th. Cougar boys will also be playing in a doubleheader in that game. 59-25, 3:45 to play here in the fourth quarter. Riggs with the ball. Straight away being guarded by Grimes. A little surprised Breck has kept their starters out, and a walk is going to be called by Isabel Blanton. Blanton immediately looks back at Todd Johnston, and what I really liked there is that Blanton, when she looked at Todd Johnston, immediately kind of nodded her head every single time. Like, I understand what you're saying. Yes, absolutely. She was taking in the coaching, which is a good thing. That's what you want to see from a young team. Off to the right side. Interior pass to Huffines, who's left wide open on the right block, and Huffines will enter double figures with a basket there. And we are in a running clock situation for the remainder of this game, as it is 61-25. Breckinridge County with a lead over Grayson County. And with that, Chad Moorman's going to go to his bench. Perkins gets around the defender, pulls up, right wing three for Perkins, a little short. Rebound on the floor is taken by Renfro. To the free throw line, Cave off the right side. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Huffines. Huffines might have gotten partial block on that. To the near side to Grimes, and Grimes is going to bounce it up out front. And obviously no need for Breckinridge County to run much more. So they give it off to the left side, Skylar Tucker into the near side. 2:40 to go in this game. Huffines has it stripped and taken away by Sydney Perkins. Lady Cougars have numbers. Perkins, Euro step layup, no good off the right side. Rebound taken away by Renfro. Renfro looks for help. She throws it out front to Cave. 18 feet, straight away, no good off the back of the yard. Rebounded by Grimes. Grimes drives down, free throw line jumper up, good for Isabel Grimes, and a timeout is going to be taken by Chad Moorman, but it is just going to be a substitution timeout. And you're going to have substitutions on both teams. It's out on the floor for Grayson County. You have Perkins, Narvaez, Blanton, Cave, and Van Meter into the game for Breckinridge County. As we will give that to you here in just a moment, as it's Van Meter with the ball straight away. As they go deep to the bench, only Huffines stays into the game for the Lady Tigers. Perkins on the right side, out front to Blanton. Blanton with the left hand picks it up. To the free throw line, Cave. No look pass outside Perkins. Right wing three. It's online, but just a little short. And the rebound is pulled down by Mitchum for Breckinridge County. So you have Elizabeth Grimes, Caroline Lucas, Mitchum, Carby, and Huffines in the game here for Breckinridge County. Caroline Lucas splits defenders. Left side layup is good for Caroline Lucas. And it is 65-25. Breckinridge County with a lead, 1:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Blanton to the left side to Van Meter. Van Meter, a handoff past Perkins. Perkins drives down the left lane. At the baseline, she's shoved out of bounds, says the official. Josie Mitchum is going to pick up the foul there. That is her first and the team's 7th. So 1-1 will come here for Sydney Perkins. Perkins was going to check out of the game, but she can't check out because that's 1-1. As Carla Childress tried to check in for Sydney Perkins. Perkins going to have to go back out onto the floor, and she's going to shoot one in the bonus. Also into the game, you have Brooklyn Dennis for Grayson County. And Carla Childress will check in after Perkins. She misses the first free throw, so it'll be the next stoppage of play that she'll come. Caroline Lucas runs right over, and an offensive foul. Really nice job by Sutton Van Meter to take the charge from Caroline Lucas. And for Caroline Lucas, she'll foul out of this game with 5 points. And in for her will be Skylar Tucker. And with that, Sydney Perkins will also check out. In for her will be Carla Childress. 38 seconds and counting to play here in tonight's game, 65-25. Grayson County is going to fall to 0-1 on the season. Inside to Dennis, out front to Childress. Childress swings it over to Van Meter, into the near corner to Narvaez. Narvaez to Childress, keeps the dribble going, finds it out front to Blanton. Blanton drives in, loses it, picks it up, gains it back. Right side shot is blocked out of bounds by Huffine. She tries to save it in bounds, but the ball was knocked out of bounds. Again, we are in the running clock situation, so the clock will continue to roll. Grayson County might get another shot off, but maybe not. 8 seconds and counting. They throw it up, and it's off the hands and taken on the head by Breckinridge County. Fast break, driving down the right side. The shot is up at the buzzer, and it is no good. That's the final score. Breckinridge County wins this one by a final score of 65-25. We'll come back, take a break, and wrap it up after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
We've all seen it. People who thought COVID was a myth.
I thought the vaccine was a hoax.
It's hard to breathe.
It don't try to kill you in just one way. It try to kill you in multiple ways.
Now her whole family has tested positive for COVID-19.
That vaccine could have stopped all of this.
I would definitely have opted to get it.
If they're not vaccinated, get vaccinated.
See.
Call the COVID-19 hotline at 1-800-232-0233.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the final score in Game 1 of our doubleheader is Breckinridge County 65, Grayson County 25. Sydney Perkins finishes with a career-high 20 points in the loss. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break, come back, hopefully get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, and then we will get you ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Grayson County Cougars and the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers. That'll come up next, right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
Wash your hands, stay home, cover your cough. It's our new reality with COVID-19, and that means calling ahead instead of going directly to a doctor or hospital if you're sick. It means being more patient. We're all in this together, and we all have a role in preventing the spread. So, prepare, focus on the essentials, protect, keep some space from people outside your home, and disinfect a lot. Get the facts at kycovid19.ky.gov. Prepare, protect, disinfect.
Future Designs, your complete home building and remodeling center.
Future Designs has everything you need from design to delivery and everything in between.
From traditional home and building construction materials to the metal roof and siding division, you'll find it at Future Designs.
Quarter paint is also available at Future Designs.
Start at the foundation of any project and work your way up with Futures.
You'll find the product, service, and advice needed for a strong structure.
There's a reason they call it the builder's choice.
Find out why at Future Designs on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where we are getting close to getting underway here in Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Grayson County Lady Cougars the Grayson County Cougars and the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers. I know head coach Todd Johnston is getting ready to make his way up, so we'll get a chance to talk to him in just a moment as I saw him making his way up the stairs. So we'll get there. As the final score, though, tonight, Grayson County falls by a final score of 65-25. And I think that, there's a lot that I think Coach Johnston is going to learn about his team from this game. And I think that it'll be interesting to see, getting a chance to talk to him in just a moment, what he thinks of this game here tonight. As we'll bring him on air right now as he's getting ready to sit down and talk with us. And first off, Coach, can you hear me better tonight? You got me? Perfect. That's head coach Todd Johnston. We're on air right now, so we'll bring you in. And Coach, first off, that's a really good Breckinridge County team. A really good team. They're picked the number 2 team in the region for a reason. How do you think your team fared against such a good team?
Well, honestly, I was proud of how we fought. We played hard, but, we're not as talented as Breck, and they are superb and very well coached and have great players. And their press, they're bigger, stronger, and quicker than us at every spot. Obviously, their press gave us fits, and I'm disappointed in how we executed, and that's the only thing I told the girls. If we turn it over because of lack of strength, which we have a lot of that, lack of strength, those are one things. But when we're making unforced turnovers and throwing it to the wrong person, trying to throw it through hands, trying to throw it to cross court, and there's 3 girls, defenders between us, things like that. That's the disappointing part. And and I've already told you before too that we're offensively challenged, and we're going to be for a long time. So if we can't execute against the zone or man because of physical strength and being in the right spots, that's one thing. But ours again was lack of. You get out here in a game and you don't concentrate and you don't realize where you're supposed to be, and then you're going to have a hard time against a team like Breck, and we did.
I think you did see some good things here tonight. There were some flashes, especially defensively, where I thought in rebounding the ball, I thought you all looked really good. And, the player that you got to start with is, Sydney. She did what she's been doing through your 2 scrimmages. 20 points is what I had her with. She scores 20 of the 25. What were kind of your thoughts with Sydney and how she played?
Well, she missed more shots than she normally does. She missed some open looks, but that's fatigue. She never came out, I don't think, until the very end. They're really paying attention to where she is. So I'm proud of how she played. And to get 20 against this team says a lot. But, she did miss more threes tonight, open threes, than she normally takes. But that's what she's got to do. She's got the green light to score. So I was pleased with her. And, Arissa's stats are not going to overwhelm anybody. They're going to look, and she had some turnovers, but, she handled the ball 90% of the time against really, really good people. They absolutely wore her out, and I'm proud of how she stuck in there and played. And I did like our rebounding, and I did like our zone early. Then they spread us out a little bit in the zone and got us in transition. But, when we had an opportunity to set our defense, we weren't bad. But when you have as many turnovers as we did, and they're scoring in transition, and then in the third quarter they finally started making more shots. Grimes made 3s. Of course, Tucker made some early, but we didn't execute our zone defense 2 or 3 times properly, and they threw it to Huffines over the top, and we got stuck on the wrong side. But there's some building there to do. So I'm disappointed in our turnovers and how many we had. But, I love the fight. I love the effort. And, if we can build on that and throw in the fact that we have to concentrate because we're not very talented. You have to be able to execute because you're not overly talented. Then we'll get better.
There was a moment in I think it was the second half, that you might not even remember even happening. And really, it'll never go in the stat sheet and it'll never show up on film or anything. But there was a moment where one of your players messed up. And you were looking at her, and she immediately made eye contact with you. And when you were coaching and telling her what she messed up, she immediately was nodding her head, and you could tell she was soaking that in. Is there anything better as a coach than seeing that from a player who wanted to learn?
No, that's exactly right. It is a good feeling, and it's one of the things at the end of the game I told them was, stay bought into what we're doing. When somebody looks and it's 65-25, the classmates, parents, grandparents, friends, boyfriends, whoever might say, my gosh, you guys are this or that. And I told them, I said, if it was easy, everybody would do it. So if somebody questions what we're trying to do, especially classmates or anybody else, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And, Breck County is just really good, but, they listen, they keep eye contact with me. Now if we can carry over, because they acknowledge what they did wrong, and then we might go back out there and do it again because they lose focus and concentration, but we'll get there.
Coach, we will see you Friday night in Radcliffe, taking on a good North Hardin team. I know we've seen them the past couple of years. We look forward to it, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thanks, Sam.
That's head coach Todd Johnston. If you're watching our K105 Digital Productions broadcast, we are going to end that here, and we will rejoin a new one here in just a moment. So this has been Grayson County Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.